Hey, I'm Jared. Welcome back to Refiner's Forge. I got Joshua here with me from JJL Forge, and so he had posted online that he was on Facebook that he was forging a felling axe and for a commission project, and asked him if he had any power equipment for it. And he's doing it all by hand, and I was like, that's a lot of work to do it all by hand. So
Absolutely.
I haven't done felling axe by hand, but I've done other stuff. So I knew how tough it was. So he lives in Blacksburg, Virginia. I'm in Lexington, so about a couple hours away from each other. And so anyways, this is where he's gotten so far. And so unfortunately my hydraulic press is still down, so we're still gonna have to drift the eye by hand, but we got 2 or 3 guys. We got Robert, his brother-in-law, here too. We can do some striking, and so that'll be fun. Get some cool shots of that. And then we'll then use the power hammer to forge out the rest of the bit and cheeks. So, all right, let's get started. All right, Joshua, man, looks like you got some good progress on your axe there.
Heck yeah. A lot better than beating it out by hand for sure, man. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, man. It's fun striking and watching you use the power. Tell me a little bit about your forge. How long have you been blacksmithing?
Oh, okay. So I started blacksmithing when I was 16, so I'm coming up on 22 years of doing it now.
Okay.
Now all of my experience is hand hammer forging. So, I mean, I can make a rose like nobody's business, one piece, but coming to axes and stuff like that, nah, it's new territory for me.
Right.
But so recently, as in back in February, I decided to quit my job and get a little animal therapy, and we have been making a go out of it since February. And most of what I've done is custom work. Biggest project to date has been a set of hinges for a Renaissance festival up in the Lewisburg area.
Okay.
And that was a set for 4 doors, 3 hinges apiece, so it was 12 hinges. They were strap hinges 3 inches wide by 5.5 feet long.
Those are big hinges.
Big hinges.
So you said you also work at like a historical place?
Right. So I'm also the head blacksmith at historic Smithfield Plantation there in Blacksburg. And what that entails basically is herding cats, 4 or 5 other blacksmiths who work out of the same shop. We cover at least 2 to 3 weekends a month during the visiting season, which starts in April and goes through the end of October. So it's a good chance that on a weekend you're going to actually get to go and see some historic living history demos. And most of what we do, everybody's got their own specialty. I've got a guy that specifically works towards Revolutionary War, some that work pre-Revolutionary War, more British type ironwork. And then I've got 1 or 2 that are kind of they're just generalized country smiths. They do a lot of the colonial pillar candle holders and the coil ones.
Right.
And then I've got a couple that really get into the decorative stuff, and they do some of the Renaissance type time frame grill work and stuff like that.
Okay. So is that a paid position as well, or is that just?
I wish it was. I really wish it was. No, now the way I get paid out there is I give lessons, and most of what I do are beginners lessons.
Right.
And because it is a nonprofit organization that is letting us do it, our costs for those lessons are pretty low.
Okay.
They're $60 a person for a full 8-hour day.
Wow.
So, yeah. So if you're looking or know somebody who's looking, send them our way. You know, not to give myself a shameless plug if you don't mind.
Oh no, yeah. Tell us about your
Okay,
your channel.
so-
I was going to ask about your channel.
Yeah.
And, any other social media or anything else you want to?
All right, so social media links, Instagram, Facebook. I have a page for my Forge. It's all under JJL Forge.
Okay.
And YouTube channel as well. Pretty.
I'll try to get a link for all those in the description.
Cool, very cool. Yeah, no, the Facebook thing, that's probably the format you're gonna find the most stuff on. I'm really bad about taking pictures of what I've done, so, you know, if you have something in mind, you know, get in touch with this guy, but if he doesn't wanna do it, then come over and see me.
It's plenty of work to go around. Well, great. Yeah, I'm hoping, to get to know some more Smiths in the area and kind of team up and
Sure thing, man.
So I'll start teaching some classes here. I taught a 6-person class not too long ago, a couple
Very
weeks ago, so that was pretty good. Can't say it was as cheap as $60.
Yeah, no, that's stupid cheap. By the way, look around, you'll see why we say that. But you know, it's probably also an introductory program price with that too. Once we get it full board, because this was really the first year that Smithfield has been able to offer that.
Okay.
And that price is probably good for the next year, maybe 2 years.
Right.
And it'll probably go up. It does go up with more advanced classes too.
Right.
For instance, I couldn't do that on a blade class.
Right.
You know, that you just can't do that.
Yeah.
But no, that's just hey, you're coming and you're gonna make some J hooks and you're gonna, you know, spend all day doing it because you're new and you don't know one end of a hammer from the other.
Right.
Type basics class.
So if you're looking for a basic class,
We can help you out, man.
check out Joshua at Smithfield.
Smithfield Plantation.
And that's in Blacksburg area.
Blacksburg, Virginia. It's kind of surrounded by Virginia Tech campus.
Okay.
So it can be a little tricky to find. You can see it from 460, but you can't really get to it.
All right.
So you got to go through town to get to it. But
Well, great. Glad you made some good progress on your hammer,
Absolutely.
on your axe, and glad I could help you out, man.
Yeah,
It's great
man.
meeting you. And,
nice to meet you too.
yeah, and your brother-in-law Robert there running your camera.
Running the camera.
So, all right, man. We'll see you soon again.
Definitely, man. And by all means, you know, if you want to play in a historic shop, give me a shout and come on down.
All right, sounds great. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
We'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching Refiner's Forge, and we'll see you next time.